Chineseness is, I feel more confident in my ethnic identity than ever. I know that I am 100% British while being 100% Chinese, but my definition of Chinese has changed. Where I, for example, very simply, I would say that, you know what, you don't have to speak Cantonese or Mandarin to be Chinese. And that's sort of where I find my own identity. Having said that, I still sort of see Chineseness as a ranking, and I think I might have a very different perspective to this compared to you, and I would love to talk about it, because I would say that you are much more Chinese than me, and this isn't about DNA or anything, but about, you know, how much you know about the culture and the traditions. And I would say the ranking was, if you sort of say like 1 to 10, if level 10 Chinese was someone who was born in China, had only lived in China, and only spoke the Chinese language, they didn't speak, say, English. But then I would say level 1 of Chineseness might be someone who is not Chinese, but has lived in China, but didn't really immerse himself in the culture. And sort of on that ranking, I would be pretty low down. I might be like a 2.5, you know? Just in terms of what I'm aware of growing up, I don't really celebrate Chinese holidays and festivals. I don't know how to cook Chinese food. I'm not fluent in any Chinese language, and all of this stuff sort of builds into my Chinese identity. So even though I would give myself a low ranking on that, I still feel confident in my Chinese identity. And I think that's something that people can't take away from me now that I have it. But yeah, I am always looking to people who are, quote, more Chinese than me, like yourself, Summer, in order to learn. And I would much rather learn from someone who is actually Chinese, rather than, which happens a lot here in the UK, non-Chinese people telling me about Chinese culture. You know what, they probably do know more than me, but I don't want to hear it from them. I don't want to hear, the power dynamic in the conversation is wrong. I don't want to hear it from them. It's very patronizing, actually.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you for joining us in this journey to build a global Chinese diaspora community, one conversation at a time. Please remember to subscribe to this podcast, share it with your friends. And you can also follow us on Instagram at CulturedGen. That's where we post daily Chinese artistic and cultural content to inspire our modern living. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.